Hello, poopsies, and thank you for joining me today on this collective reading for the month of August, the year 2025. So next month, August 2025. This was requested by a poopsie in the comments. So if you'd like to book your own custom ASMR video or Reiki healing or tarot reading, simply go on tonybomboni.com and help support my page to help keep going to produce daily ASMR content for you. So thank you so much for those who sign up on there. And make sure you subscribe if you want more readings like this one. Please push the notification icon so you don't miss future readings, because these readings are free on here, on this YouTube channel. So yes, for your own confidential, private, custom, personal, filmed tarot reading, tonybomboni.com. I have our 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1-hour long tarot card readings for you. You do not live call me or video chat. It's all done for your privacy, comfort, and convenience from the comfort of your own home. So I look forward to doing your reading. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let's begin. I'm going to go ahead and use this tarot card deck today. I'm going to start shuffling a little differently, just to kind of bring my energy in the cards more today. So we can pull in the collective energies for the month of August 2025. Start lighting up this sage a bit. All right, cleansing the energy of the cards of any past readings, healings, custom videos, just clearing all that old energy, clearing the energy of the space in and around and all throughout me, including myself, allowing me sound, mind, body, spirit, soul, presence, in order to do what I do best. Thank you, universe. And the sound is also very cleansing to help ground and center our minds collectively. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle now. Please lead me and guide me on the month of August for my Poopsie Angel subscribers watching at home. What do they need to know right now collectively? The collective humanity. Let's tap into the collective for the world leaders. Let's tap into the collective humanity. What do jobs look like? What do economy look like in August? How does money look like? There's so much uncertainty happening in the world. So many people need prayer. What's happening? What does August look like for my poopsies? August 2025, next month. What do the August energies look like for my subscribers? Let's get some answers. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Universe. Breathe in and out. It's gonna be okay, guys. Let's just breathe, okay? All right, so I'm having some black tea. By the way, you can request your custom reading to be done in ASMR, soft spoken, whispered, or both. So I have the Three of Cups here. There's a falling out with friendships. There's a betrayal. There's some people going through negativity and some drama unfolding, I hear, when it comes to a friend. And it hurts, it sucks, because it's someone you deeply care for. For some, I also see in the month of August, so I'm going to remind you, in case you're new to this channel, When I do collective readings, obviously not everything is going to resonate for all thousands of people watching at home. So whatever really draws you in, whatever really pulls you in, that's your message, period. Okay. So if it resonates, it's for you. Okay. All right, let's move on. For some, though, I see like a trio, a friend group of 3 people, and you stop talking to them for a while, but they're making a return in August. So I feel like one of these friends probably got with your ex. They technically didn't cheat, but they spent some time with them, had a night with them, or something like that. Okay? Maybe without your awareness of it, right? That there was that connection there, that odd connection. They slept with your old man, basically. Not old like age, but you know what I mean. All right, so yeah, allegedly entertainment purposes. But so you might be like calling him out for that, right? You might be like, how could you be such a H-O? Right? Okay, so even though they had no clue, it's like they're like, I don't know, IDK, I had no idea that was your man before, I'm sorry. Like, they really didn't know. Okay, so yeah, it's not cheating because this was like your ex, right? But it still shocked you because you still maybe have feelings for the ex. So anyway, so moving on. So death, like you want to cut them off. You want to cut this relationship off. All right, you want nothing to do with this person and their childish ways. And if that was you involved, doesn't mean you're childish, you just didn't know better. But now you know, right? That hurts them, and they're gonna cut you off. If that was you. If it was the other person, yeah, get ready to cut them off because you're angry. You're angry. All right. So this could look like a battle between friends. This could look like a shady month in terms of friendships in August. It may not look too cute in August. Ciao. All right. Let's move right along here. What else do we have to know for the collective? So we have the Ten of Swords. A lot of downtime. I hear someone has been laid off or laying off a lot of time. It's more giving me laying off, like resting, like this person, right? It's more giving me like a resting, but could be an actual physical layoff, but it's not in August. I don't see much layoff in August. I see more like the spirit and energy of you've already been laid off maybe months ago, but you're recovering now from that. You're kind of getting out of that slump. Maybe you felt depressed for a while because of that layoff, right? Or you're laying off an injury. You were injured recently because Ten of Swords gives injury energy. You know, you broke a bone or something, and I'm seeing the bones here with death, right? You feel like death, but you're not dying. It's just, I see a lot of illness though, now that I think about it. There's a lot of illness in August, unfortunately. So please make sure, you know, if someone is coughing, yakking, wheezing, you know, I mean, keep your healthy distance. You don't have to exaggerate or, you know, all of a sudden put a force field around you, but just, you know, pray and protect your energy, right? Wear a crystal that can repel that energy of illness and disease. So, allegedly entertainment purposes only, I must disclaim. But regardless of your belief, Nine of Pentacles, I will say that this is like oh my gosh, yes, thank you God, thank you Spirit, thank you Universe. This just downloaded. I always say thank you when I get like a huge download. This just like, it just hit me like a wave. It's hard to explain unless you're a psychic and you know that feeling, or you do the tarot cards a long time, which will amplify. By the way, the more tarot card readings you do, not just like you shuffling the cards yourself, but actually booking readings, you are actually strengthening your intuition and psychic nerve. Did you know that? You become more psychic with time. But anyway, moving on. So I will say that this Nine of Pentacles, oh my God, are you ready for this message? I don't think you're ready. This powerful message. I'm seeing this for the first time. It is the month where it is time to leave behind anything from your past that you have expected to work. What do I mean by that? I'm going to try to word it the best way I can. It's so hard to describe what I'm feeling, sensing, seeing in the spirit. Anything that used to work or operate normally or function the way you're used to, the things, how society flows, yeah, August is the permanent cutoff point. It's like, it's no longer going to be going back in your past. You know, people thought 2020 was like that. Like, oh, the past is gone. Like, we're now entering a new future. Look, God still gave us grace and mercy in these last 5 years to have some sense of normalcy. The cutoff point is August. What have we been seeing lately? A lot of flooding, especially in the United States, right? And I'm praying for Jersey, New York, Texas, New Mexico. Where else was it? California, I think. Even the Grand Canyon, Arizona, they're having those wildfires at the north end of the Grand Canyon, which sucks because I wanted to see that area, but nonetheless. I'm just praying for all of you, you know, and anywhere else disaster strikes, even Florida right now. We were just under a tropical system that just zoomed by, so I pray that. I heard Plant City got also. It's crazy because the day before that flood, I literally just drove by there. Like, it's crazy, you know. Like, I'm glad we didn't get caught in those floodwaters, but I'm praying for the whole world now. There seems to be a deluge of water coming from the sky. It feels like the sky's ripping open. So August, I hear, is the cutoff point. It's like the normalcy, no more, right? It's now you can permanently let go of your past. Even if you don't get, you know, personally affected, I see many people, by the grace of the Most High God, that we will still be safe and protected in August. Thank you, Jesus. Because there is still grace. His hand is still merciful. He is still so merciful. And you still have time. So I'm seeing you're going to be okay. I see things in order financially, but don't expect, even with money. It's like, remember, I kept telling you something is changing with the monetas, the physical, allegedly USD. All right, USD currency, the American dollar, the US dollar. September, October onwards, end of 2025, beginning 2026, I kept saying it for years now. What is happening? Gold, silver skyrocketing, crypto skyrocketing. I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta trust the psychic sometimes, okay? This is not financial advice. This is just allegedly entertainment purposes only, all right? I cannot claim as a fact. I'm not allowed to, honey, darlings, okay? I ain't never gonna give myself that much credit. Are you kidding me? I give the Most High God praise and thanks and credit for this work. I never, ever give myself credit. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to. Okay? Even with healing, I'm not a healer. I just channel. All right? If you do Reiki Master healing, you're not a healer, baby. You can't give yourself that credit, baby. That's God. That's source. That's universe. You're just a channel. You're just a mere vessel. Okay. The Hierophant. It's important to say because you never know who's watching. There could be a reader, a healer, or both. We got to humble ourselves. It's not us doing the work. It never is. You can't do the work unless you're willing to admit that. Period. No matter a psychic, a medium, it's not you, it's God. You're just channeling. Okay, anyway. The Hierophant, Page of Swords. So, what I will say here is, sorry, and I apologize, I go off on a tangent sometimes. I try my best not to. I think I have probably ADHD. It's undiagnosed, but like, I'm very much like that in real life. I get distracted easily. I multitask. I do a bunch of things at once. Yeah. So people are like, focus. You know, sometimes I get those comments like, just freaking focus already. I'm like, I struggle. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm a different type of person. And I think a lot of my ADHD poopsies out there are very special. You're of the light. You're loved. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. You have a gift. If you're ADHD, you have a gift. You're special, you know. Even if you don't, you're special anyway. But I love my ADHD folks. They don't get on my nerves. I grew up with ADHD basically around me and my family. Like, we're all kind of like that, like, so I grew up with craziness sometimes. So, yeah, so, that's why I'm not the best ASMR artist, honestly. And I'm okay with that. I've accepted that. Yeah, anyway, see, I'm getting off a tangent again. I apologize. So, moving on. So, Hierophant and Page of Swords. I guess it's my way of connecting with you through the reading, too. Whew, I'm getting really warm now. I'm channeling something. Maybe I'm channeling something I'm supposed to be channeling. Because sometimes when I just sit here and talk, I channel without even looking at the cards. But anyway. Okay. Moving on. So, the Hierophant and the Page of Swords. So, yeah, there's definitely, the Hierophant always gives me that higher source God connection, that powerfully earthly connection. All right, connection to the earth it's giving. You're going to be more in tune with planet Earth, Mother Gaia, Mother Nature. This is a time to connect and ground yourself. When there's death, chaos, and destruction all around us, you have to ground yourself. All right? Talk to the earth signs. Even if you're your counselor, ask their zodiac. If they're earth sign, perfect. They will help you keep grounded. All right? And someone who's already been through enough in life, someone who's older, who's mature, they're going to help you out. But this is going to be exciting. I feel like a lot of excitement in August. New fun projects. I see you going new places, trying new things. If you've never been to that carnival before, you go there and eat some cotton candy. Like, this is going to be a fun month. I think it's going to be fun also because it's the last month of summer. The full month of summer. I know it's into September as well. But the last full month before, teachers get back to work, students go back to school. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, I promise you. It's not going to be all... I really don't see like doom and gloom here. I really don't, thankfully. I see God's grace here. I see God was going to have it a hell of a month, but he said, you know what? Let me hold off. My sheep need to enjoy this time now. You know what I'm saying? He's giving us mercy. I don't know why I get that in the spirit. He's giving us grace and mercy. I get that a lot. Okay? Spirit, God, source, universe, energy, It's almost, I see why. Okay. Sometimes I need a little pause. Even those who have done wrong, who have cheated, who have went with your ex behind your back and pretended to be your bestie, look, even he's giving mercy and grace on them. He's still forgiving them too. He's always forgiveful. Forgiving, yeah. And even forgetful, like it's almost like he forgets, right? I'm sort of channeling God right now in a weird way. He connected with me a lot lately, and he's wanting me to tell you guys about a vision now. He's connected with me now. I'm sorry. I have to almost stop this reading to connect with him even deeper. He's saying to tell you about a vision I've had, and I think it's time. I think it's appropriate. I wasn't going to share because it's kind of dramatic and extreme, but I'll try to soften it as much as I can for YouTube. I'm going to try my best not to sob, but I was driving on my way to Orlando, and on Friday I got this vision, which was today is Wednesday the 16th, so that was Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, the 11th of July 11, 2025, I had this vision, and the Lord showed me, he just gave me so much fatigue. I had so much fatigue and anxiety. I don't know where the heck it was coming from. And I couldn't breathe. My chest was heavy. I felt so sad. And I just blew up. I started sobbing profusely. I couldn't even drive. Like I literally had to pull over the vehicle. It was no longer safe for me to be driving. And I was sobbing and sobbing and sobbing. And he showed me, so many people perished, like hundreds of thousands, like over 100,000 I saw specifically. It's so heavy for it. I feel the heaviness still to this time, even just describing how I felt. It's gives me such a heavy heart. And this is allegedly entertainment purposes only, but I know a godly download when I get one. And I told you I had one at the beach the other week when I caught that seahorse in the water, and that was my confirmation. If this wasn't confirmation about the days and times we're in, I don't know what the hell is, because I've never had a download, a vision like that. I'm always channeling. I don't need cards to channel. But I do it because it's my line of work. It's my what you call gift, my industry, what I charge for. So, I can't just sit here and channel. I was thinking of doing a service like that, where I'm like, for my Christian poopsies, who just want me to sit and channel God. I was thinking of doing a service like that because I'm pretty good at that, or just like scribbling, I'll probably come out with a newsletter someday about that. But anyway, so you can always request that, by the way, in your booking if you want. But anyway, so I feel in the spirit. He showed me November, and I don't know if I should say this because it might sound weird or freaky to you, but when you wake up first thing in the morning, first impression, and I know everyone always says, I don't like to give dates. I do, because that confirms something, okay? So last time I said something about July 12th, and then it ends up this horrible floods started happening, right? So this time he's showing me November 16th. That's right before Thanksgiving, right? Allegedly entertainment purposes only. I don't know what will happen. But he showed me, remember the New Zealand Parliament people? They were doing the waka. They were protesting in the Parliament. Yeah, so he showed me exactly a year after that this would occur. I looked it up, November 16th. Okay. So be it. So, I don't know what significance that protest had with that, but it could be in that area of the world. I don't know, but I just saw a lot of people go. And I was sobbing because I felt the collective energy of those people and their families and their friends who lost their loved ones. And I felt it was some of people I knew as well. And I just felt horrible. I couldn't help but share this because why would I sob for something that hasn't happened yet? Why? Think about it. Why? This felt as real as it gets. And I'm not saying it's factual, again, allegedly entertainment purposes only, but this was confirmation that day. And I felt that the reason God is connecting more with me lately is to share these messages. I'm even thinking of posting my vlog channel, starting to post these visions I'm getting, because it's not creeping me out because I've been psychic for all my life, but I've been psychic like crazy since 2017. So it took me a couple years to get used to it and not be so creeped out by these impressions and downloads I get. But yeah, I always pray that the timeline is on our favor. But I know because of this coming shift, a lot of people have to go soon, and it is what it is, I mean, this felt like a great magnitude, like the 2004 tsunami. Like, this is what that felt like, yeah. So, that many people, like a great magnitude of people, yeah. At once, like suddenly, like a thief in the night, So, I hate to say that, but I mean, that did kind of confirm it being one of the first cards to come out. A complimentary card, like, okay. So, yeah. But anyway, so Five of Pentacles, there is something definitely taking place here with monetas, Six of Pentacles, moving around money, moving around finances. People, you might notice billionaires moving their assets around in August, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. And this is why I said breathe. Before you listen to a reading, breathe. You never know what you're gonna get, honey. It's gonna be okay. All right, just breathe. So I definitely sense in the spirit realm here, they're showing me that chaos, disruption in terms of money, especially other countries. I feel like it's going to hit other nations first. Like one nation collapse, another nation collapse. I hear two nations. I hear something with India or around India in Asia. And I hear somewhere else, maybe Malaysia, some areas like that. Like something goes bad or wrong with the currency. Could be Japan. I've been getting that too. Something with the yuan, allegedly entertainment purposes only. Doesn't sit right with me. Something with the yen, the yuan, maybe. It doesn't sit right with me in the spirit. I know China's suffering. I'm getting even like my Russian poopsies telling me they're struggling. A lot of like them. I don't know why. That's Asia too. That makes sense. That makes sense. You know, if let's say China goes down, they go down too. You know, if they go down, they go down. They're all in what do you call cahoots or whatever the. So allegedly entertainment purposes. So, well, it's fact, but you know I have to say. But so I definitely get sort of this energy of. Again, I'm getting this Taurus energy. There's a Taurus here. There's a Taurus leader. Yeah, there's a Taurus leader. Where's my phone? Oh no. No, that's not my phone. I don't know where my phone is, guys. Okay, I was gonna look up who's the Taurus leader. Look up a world leader and a big country like China, Russia, America. Who's the Taurus? Look up South Africa. Look up India. Who's the Taurus? That's who. That's who. Who's the Taurus? The big world leader. I'd even look up New Zealand. I'd look up UK. All the big ones. Germany, France. Who's the Taurus? They go first. Okay. All right. But I feel like this Taurus is connecting with God, so they also know what's coming. I feel like that's already all pre-planned, allegedly, anyway. But you know, it's all a freaking stage. Smoke mirrors, what they call it, right? It's all already. They already know. But there's one Taurus that's connected to God that's getting these downloads too. Okay. But anyways, so what I will say is. And this is a triple Taurus. Like, I'm not talking sun, moon, or rising. No, I'm talking their sun sign. Like Taurus. Okay? Taurus. All right. Just to clarify, there's no confusion here. This is a Taurus. Male energy. All right. Could be woman. Could be woman, actually. Taurus, woman, or male. I get more in the spirit, I get a male, but it could be like someone maybe that's fluid. So you can never assume. Okay, so moving on. They're gonna poorly mismanage. Like, they're gonna blame them. That's like almost like their government collapses, allegedly, and they're gonna blame this person. It's like they're gonna say you did a crappy job managing the money, the finances, you made the people starve. They're gonna get the blame, but they're already assigned to get the blame, even though it's not their fault. There's so much more than just a ruler, you know. There's so many people at play here. There's so much more than just a ruler. You know, it's not just the ruler to determine, like, what happens. There's so many factors at play, including God, of course. Three of Wands, King of Wands. Again, I'm getting this nighttime vibe here. This nightly energy. Something, like I said, with a thief in the night, right? Collectively, it's like something just happens overnight. It's, oh yes, they're saying thank you. It's like overnight. It's not literally in the night. It's like an expression. Like it happens so quick, so fast. It's as if it happened overnight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this king goes upside down. No more in power. All right. It's not the US. No. This is like a foreign country, foreign entity. France and Germany have been in the spirit lately with me. I almost want to say it's them. Oh, I wish I had my phone. Where's my phone? Please look it up. Please leave it in the comments. Oh my gosh, it's going to drive me nuts if I don't know. Is that Macron? Is that him? I don't know if he's a Taurus. Ciao. Allegedly. Anyways, so yeah. But I will say August will be kind of like a smooth sailing, but a lot of uncertainty. Collectively, I do get it's a prime opportunity to prepare, especially when it comes to moving money, putting money aside, saving, investing, reallocating your funds elsewhere to something better, what's better off for you. And some of you might have to do it overnight, get money out of the ATM, move it around, get some cash aside, because these changes are coming. August will still be like a bridge, like a transition period. It's not going to be quite the eventful month as you anticipate. It's still going to be a graceful era for you. So whatever you're going through, you're still going to keep your job, your relationship, friendships, like I said, will be bumpy, but it's going to be overall a time of slowly the cookie starts to crumble here. Imagine a cliff just starting to briefly avalanche, like the rocks slowly start to fall, but you dodge the rocks. But September, October onwards, it could be the avalanche takes place. You know what I'm saying? So August is still like things hold themselves together. That's how I see it in the spirit. And don't freak out if this ruler goes under. Don't freak out, okay? Just, you're gonna hear about it. Don't, remain calm, okay? These changes have to take place for us to get to the 2030s, all right? This is a decade of change, all right? So just remain calm, relax, breathe, trust in the process. Your life will change personally as well, okay? In many ways. So I'm going to intuitively pick 3 cards and then one more card, and then the reading will be done. That's usually how I do these sessions. All right. The moon confirming this nighttime energy. It might even happen in the night, honestly. While we're asleep. Knight of Wands, 6 of Wands. Make sure your car is okay, especially if you have to leave overnight through a fire, a flood, make sure your car is okay. Your mode of transportation needs upgrading. Get that oil change, fix those tires. At least plug them, Fix that air unit. Change that filter, child, all right? And the moon. So, 6 of Wands, I repeat, 9 of Wands, and the moon. I see a wildfire in the middle of the night. I hate to say that, but summer, and one of the hottest summers, yeah, I'm not surprised. Look, if you're in California, Canada, one of those places, get out. I hear, get out. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Make sure you have friends. The relationships you build will be helpful to help you evacuate or leave if you need. For the rest of my poopsies, though, I'm going to look at it through the eyes of a personal message. It's like you leaving and having to come back. This is why I say, like, some people evacuating might have to leave and come back to rescue or help someone or save someone's life. I am getting an energy of, again, water, because these fish here, and this is Pisces energy. So just as quickly as the flames come, so does the water and the deluge. So it's almost like 2 volatile extremes. I'm also getting a sort of like you reminiscing a lot, you feeling in your emotions deeply in August, you sort of getting like really caught up in your feels, but then someone kind of distracts you or takes you out of that, takes you for lunch or gets your mind off things a bit. So it's going to be a good kind of back and forth time. There's a lot of back and forth, going back and forth. Some of you could be moving physically. Make sure when you relocate and move, you move somewhere, you know, where is safe nowadays. But if you're in a mountain, there's a fire, you know, but at least you avoid a flood. If you're on the bottom of a mountain, you where is safe? You know what I mean? Like, I would say just pray on it and try not to invest in something that will be destroyed through climate, through weather. Try to put your money elsewhere, even if you have to carry it around for a while, and not really invest in it. Just kind of hold off a bit. And it almost feels foolish to even say that because it won't even matter soon anyway. Like, you can do what you will, I guess, but just pray on it. That's all I can say. There's no advice there for now, but collectively. But what I will say, because everyone has so many different circumstances here, but what I will say is this will be a time of change, a month of change, continuing to unfold. It might feel a little quicker than in July. I think July just gave us a taste, a sample of what to expect next month. And so you might hear a lot more weather events unfold in August. That's really all I see, honestly. Like, that's just pretty much the whole month. It's just going to be like, oh my God, thank God we made it through this month. You know, it's almost going to be like the grace of God. That's crazy. And I keep telling people, Neptune is coming back in Pisces. And this is warning me, this Pisces energy, officially, for a long time in November. And that made me realize one of my downloads, like, oh, maybe November is impactful, because Neptune in Pisces is going to be flood, like we've never seen before. It left Pisces in March. Remember, I said that. It's coming back for a final return in November. So I'm praying for November onwards. That's going to be a bumpy ride. That's going to be like a lot of water. A lot. Yeah, so. Allegedly entertainment purposes only. Final outcome card. 7 of Pentacles, yeah. It's like some people are still holding on to money or attached to money. It's like, let go of that. It's like Spirit, I think, is really finally saying, let that ish go. Like, it's not going to matter. If your life is, let's say, at risk, or you're trying to rescue someone, you're going to realize no amount of money in the bank is... Look, Taurus again. There's something with the Taurus. They're holding on to their money or moving their money around here. I don't like this energy at one bit. It's giving me an off-putting vibe. It's like, and with Saturn here, it's like a lesson. They haven't learned the lesson. They haven't put down the money. You know? That's all their life has become. This can apply to Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Doesn't have to just mean a Sun, Taurus, but it's off-putting, or putting off, I hear. Putting off. Put that off. Put it on the back burner. Just go save lives. Go rescue someone. Go help someone. Go feed someone. Go invest that money helping people today. Don't just keep it to yourself. I hear private equity. I hear private equity in the spirit. I don't know what that means. But I will say this could be something in maybe a big investment banker, a big business, and a private equity fund or something like that. I hear that in the spirit. I don't know too much about that. I really don't, honestly. I hear private equity fund. So whatever that means, they may be corrupt, or it's time to move that money elsewhere. They may be exposed. A big money bank or something allegedly may be exposed in August. And like, oh, they didn't help people. They kept 90% of the profits or something like that, you know. The money didn't go where they promised. And there's huge protest, or there's a huge, like, resistance, at least, against that corporation or entity, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. So yeah, this is going to be a huge month with big changes. I also see things having to do with I really don't want to say a keyword on here, but that L dash I dash 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 quote dash S dash dash quote dash T. All right, I'm gonna say that's enough. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I will see you for your own personal reading on TonyBomboni.com. Get ready, guys. Yes, August is it's like our last chance to make a change in the world, to make a difference before the metaphorical gate closes. Like last opportunity to get on that boat, or last opportunity to, like if you've always wanted to take a cruise, go on a cruise. Like if you always wanted to tell someone you love them, go ahead and do that. A lot of changes are just happening so quickly, and I feel in the spirit like it's going to be a happy month. It's going to be exciting to see these changes happen, but sad and terrifying at the same time. It's going to be a thrill. It's going to be a rush. People are going to enjoy it if they like that thrill. They're more into thrill, adventure, rush. A lot of people may want to go to these popular destinations that have these tragic events unfold, and help people, help those feed those hungry, and help clean up after these disasters allegedly take place. So it's going to be a very much like humanity helping each other. Oh, I was supposed to go on vacation, now I canceled it to go help the people in wherever this thing strikes. So allegedly entertainment purposes only. I'm repeating myself for YouTube, but thank you so much. God bless, love and light. 20% off 22. Please use that coupon code for future readings, healings, or custom ASMR content for life. If you'd like to use and help, this gave you everything you're looking for today. Best wishes on your journey up ahead. Be well, stay safe out there. And the reading is officially over. I love you all so much. Please take care of yourselves, take care of your health, and don't worry so much about the things you can't control. All right? The overall theme of this reading is you're going to be where you're supposed to, where you're meant to be. All right? This is why I say don't worry about things like the money right now. Like, just focus on what you can control right now, because like I said, the things of the past are not going to be a thing anymore in the coming future. So if you're holding on to things that used to work a certain way, and you're thinking and expecting them to work a certain way, it's not going to, period. So just expect different changes. I really thought this was going to be a boring month. I didn't expect it to be such a interesting, unique reading, but that's what I get overall. That's my impression. So what do you think? Did it connect with you? Any thoughts or comments you want to leave? Thank you guys so much. Make sure you thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon for your own personal session.